ETHWarsaw. Please gather here. There's still some seats if you want to grab one. So we're starting the base meetup. So a few words. We're super excited to have base in Poland. That's, I can say, kind of official start of base presence in Poland. We've got the base space here in the Collective 3 hub. To give you a couple of words, this is going to be a space for base builders, and that's curated by the base team. So some of the builders who are participating in the base economy, they will be able to get a desk and work here alongside other base builders. So yeah, if you are a base builder and you want to get a desk, you need to speak to Evan. You can get it subsidized by the team. Also, if you're still not working here and you're looking for a space to co-work with other Web3 builders, we still have some spaces free. But yeah, no more self-promotion. Today, the agenda is going to be very packed, and we're going to have a lot of cool stuff happening. So first, we're going to start with a presentation from Evan Slats, the European base I'd say I'm not ambassador, but like the base team for Europe. Then we're going to have a panel with local base builders and creators to share their stories of how they participate in the base economy. Then we're going to have a few showcases of the applications that were built by the Polish base builders this week and throughout the few last weeks and months. So you're going to see some cool applications built for the base app, and then we're going to wrap it up as usually with networking. There's going to be pizza. There's some beers and soft drinks available if you haven't grabbed one yet. They're over there in the fridge. So yeah, without any further ado, please give a round of applause to Evan, who's gonna take over.
We just lost the screen. All right, hello everybody. So I wanted to start today with a question. Is Poland becoming an on-chain economy? I think a lot of you might have an answer to this already, but from my experience, I'm definitely seeing some positive notes. Just yesterday, I spoke with 3 different creators, all in the music industry here in Warsaw, and they're creating on-chain. They're building apps on-chain to optimize their own experience within the music industry. There's, of course, builders. There's people we have all around us here today. We have founders who are building apps on-chain that are better on-chain than they were on the previous ecosystem or platform. And ultimately, Poland has users. It has about 20% of people who live in Poland hold crypto. And I think that's an amazing ecosystem of people who are crypto positive, crypto secure, and also utilizing it in everyday life. Even when you walk down the street here today, you'll see JP Morgan, for example. They now have a deposit token on Base. So ultimately, I think the ingredients are here, and you're all a part of that. So really welcome to you all here today. My name is Evan. I do European growth at Base. Here we go. And I'm here today in Warsaw to open our base space as part of this beautiful Collective 3 hub hosted by ETHWarsaw. So to start things off, for anyone who doesn't know what Base is, welcome. I hope these slides will introduce you a little bit to it. Of course, Base is incubated at Coinbase. A lot of Coinbase now operates on the Base protocol. Base is a layer 2 of Ethereum and ultimately secured by Ethereum. So we're very much EVM aligned. And Ethereum aligned, as you can see here today with all this ETHWarsaw and Base logo stuff. And yeah, open to anyone. We believe in open protocols, building in the open. We think that you as builders should utilize open source, GitHub, everything like that. Tools like Farcaster for social, Zora for coining content, and bring it all together in your applications. What drives us? So the goal for Base is to create a global economy that increases innovation, creativity, and freedom. The vision of how we get there is a big one. We want 1 million builders building apps on-chain, and we want 1 billion users utilizing on-chain tech. And they don't necessarily need to know they're utilizing on-chain tech. I think that's the big thing that we've learned over the last couple of years. Anyone who's new to the ecosystem might be like, it's a little bit complicated getting around the place. But ultimately, we should make it really easy for people to use crypto products. As easy as it is to tap a card today as you go to the shop to buy your groceries. Base now has a full stack. So we've got the Base app. So if anyone's unsure what that is, we used to have the Coinbase wallet. We now rebranded that to the Base app. We're completely revamping. We rebuilt it from the bottom up. We included social via the Farcaster social graph within the app. We now have trading in every single tab. We have mini apps. We're going really, really heavy on apps within the Base app itself. Think Farmville when you went on Facebook. They're a really high grossing app now. We have apps now available within the Base app that anyone in our distribution channels can access. Base Build, we have some of the best in class tools for you to today just build on chain. There's nothing stopping you today. I think that's the big innovation with on-chain tech in the last number of years. If you're a founder and you want to build any type of application, it's easier to access an economy via on-chain. And Base Build, all of our Base developer tooling, we now have analytical tools through base.dev. You can access them there. And of course the Base chain itself, so it's a layer 2, hyper-performant, sub-cent transactions and sub-second times. So really, really optimal. And we also abstract a lot of that away. So users today, when they're utilizing any app, they could use USDC, and they don't necessarily have to pay gas because we have things like the Paymaster. We want to make it easier and easier for people to use on-chain, and of course the apps then to build on-chain. And Base Pay is a really interesting one that we just released recently. We now have a partnership with Shopify, where Base Pay allows over 200,000 Shopify store users to purchase using USDC. And that is open source as well. You can add that to your app at any time as well. So yeah, you might see some apps here that you're familiar with: Aerodrome, Blackbird, Avantis, Morpho, Zora, of course, Clanker. Huge ecosystem of apps that are all generating a lot of revenue and of course are really important for us. So as you start to join the Base ecosystem, you'll be only a couple of degrees of freedom away from the founders of these apps. And I think that's really exciting for a new ecosystem that you could potentially just rock up here in the morning, join our Base space, and plug directly into this ecosystem. Of course, lots of revenue being generated. And anyone can build. Like, I think that's the thing I've learned from going around Europe or around the world in general. You meet people from so many different backgrounds. They're all building different things. They saw a niche, something that annoyed them in their own industry or profession. And they say, hey, they somehow stumbled across crypto. That's like most people you meet. And of course, they can all build on-chain today. Yoga instructors, people building, there was a yoga app built in ETHWarsaw. I think there's so many things that can be done, and ultimately anyone can do it. And you can be the one of them. All right, so yeah, there's financial applications. What can you build? Anything. DeFi, games. Games are really exciting. Who likes a game inside an app and you're utilizing some sort of gamification to interact on chain? AI agents are huge now. Of course, Coinbase is working heavily in the X402 protocol, and agents are everywhere. You see them on Twitter. People deploying tokens very easily today, and ultimately we're all part of this agentic economy today. Anyone who's using ChatGPT, you're utilizing this agentic economy, and crypto gives that payments protocol to the agentic economy as we rely more and more heavily on agents. Media. As I said, spoke with 3 rap artists here in Warsaw the other day. Didn't realize how big the rap culture was here, by the way, so that's amazing. I need to brush up on some more Polish rap. But media, people are bringing their entertainment on chain, and consumer products just in general. But ultimately, anything that you can build, we had a little workshop here today of about 20 builders, just jamming it out, trying things out, using AI to vibe code, and building apps that surprise us. I think that's the thing that we all want to see today. You don't see the same innovation coming out of traditional applications on Web 2 protocols. You see them happening on Web 3. So, to the Base app. So this is our consumer interface. So we have the Base app today, which is a number of things. Social. So we've integrated the Farcaster graph. For those of you who don't know what Farcaster is a decentralized social protocol where you own your social graph. Once you own that, you can bring it anywhere. There's no more in the worry of getting banned off of a different centralized platform. You bring your feed with you and your followers with you. And we've integrated the Farcaster social graph within the Base app. We have apps. You can see here mini apps within the Base app, Zora, Uniswap, whatever. And we've made it very easy for people to utilize these. So when you utilize the Base app, and I'll share a link with you guys in a second, you're able to get in really easily, use passkeys on your device to sign transactions, and ultimately interact with those apps really, really easy in a way that we're used to already. Payments, of course, you can do payments. I think that's what we're all here. Crypto's really easy for us to send payments all around the globe. Stable coins are now everywhere. Local stable coins are getting more exciting. Base as a whole is really bullish on local stables. So if you're attempting a PLN stable coin, let us know. It would be really interesting to explore that with you. Messaging, we even have a decentralized messaging protocol using XMTP within the Base app. And lastly, of course, your wallet balance. So this is the Base app beta, right? So currently, just so if you're not aware already, the Base app is in beta. So the Coinbase wallet rebranded. It's the Base app now, but all the features are not available just yet. But if you'd like to access the beta, please do. Just take a scan of that. You'll need to have the Base app already downloaded, and then access the beta through that link. We're aiming for general release very soon, so do get involved. I think that's the really optimal thing for anyone who's building apps today. Once we really, there's already, Coinbase Wallet had 15 million people with the app downloaded. So once we really go to full release here on the Base app, those apps that are built within the Base ecosystem will have access to those distribution and that massive human beings as well and user base. So, okay, I'll just wrap that slide up. But yeah, if you're interested, guys, just reach out to me anyway if you didn't get that. And then, yeah, so what is a mini app? As I said earlier, like Farmville within Facebook, what is a mini app and why are they important? People use social to interact with the world today. I know it's a mad thing to really realize or understand, but that is the way things happen. You could be on Twitter and all of a sudden you're on another website because you've clicked through an advert or whatever it might be. Things happen in apps on social today. A mini app then is an app that just shows up in the feed and you can access the social feed here. Oh, I'm going to click in, I'm in the app. That's a mini app. You can do that with your own application today. If you already have an app that you've created, you can use our tooling called MiniKit to wrap your app and access this distribution right away as well. And we've got, the social feed aspect, sharing back to the feed. So like, let's say, for example, right, you're probably wondering why I have this kind of not so great fluff on my face right now. I'm trying to do on-chain Movember. So I'm posting every day in the Base app, utilizing someone who just built a mini app at the end of October. I just put a post out on X. They said, hey, I built a mini app, and we're doing the donation on-chain to Movember as well, using a protocol called Endowment. So I'm using that. I'm sharing to my Base app feed every day. And then you can also include notifications. So this is a powerful tool for people who are already in your app, utilizing your app, get them back using notifications as well. So some of the people, enough of me there, but really think it's important for all of you to meet the rest of the Base Poland community. Story led a workshop here today. He's a really exceptional individual who is a serial developer building apps on chain and led this workshop today where 20 people came together and just built some random stuff and ultimately learned more about the Base ecosystem. And of course, Music Guy, who's also here. We're going to be talking to them in a couple of minutes as well about their own stories, because I think it's really important for us to gauge, people's journey in crypto. Like, I think that's one of the most fascinating things is coming to these events and talking to people about how did you get here? And it's always a fascinating loop of different things that you'll explore. And of course, the Base space. So I know I've been talking on a little bit about Base as a whole. We're really excited to be here with ETHWarsaw. Ever since the event in September, we sponsored a bounty there, and we had some exceptional turnout. People built apps, they built mini apps, and we wanted to work again with ETHWarsaw. We think the community here is super vibrant. They have this beautiful space in collaboration with Ramp Network, and we wanted to be a part of it. The Base space then is actually five desks just over there. You'll see the Base logo over there. And just as Lucas said, we want to put builders there. We want to give people that ecosystem of working together in this amazing community. One of the really high valuable things here as well is you're not just connecting with the Base people. You're connecting with the ETHWarsaw people. You're connecting with Binance people, for example. There's a huge ecosystem here already that's really interesting. In terms of the space itself, we wanted to access that vibrant Warsaw ecosystem, and we wanted the next generation of apps to be able to access Base. So if that means us coming here and having the space, but also connecting with our global programs. So talking to a lot of people here today, we just wrapped up our base batches program, but there will be more programs in the future. But we want to create like hyper localized opportunities with you guys. So as I said, the spaces are open at the moment. We haven't like nailed down how exactly they'll work. We're getting lots of interest, which is great, but we want it to serve the people of Warsaw and Poland in general to access the wider base ecosystem, and it's a global economy that you can access. And as I said before, Poland just uses crypto, which is just great. I don't know if anyone's ever read about network states. Really interesting work by Balaji. He's a previous CTO of Coinbase. But basically, a network state is a highly aligned online community with a capacity for collective action that crowdfunds territory all around the world and eventually gains, maybe we're not there yet, diplomatic recognition from pre-existing states. So it's a super interesting concept that there can be a global economy or community that can align all over the world on top of different, existing countries where everyone is working towards a collective good. They're powered by a cryptocurrency. There's a lot more in the definition of what a network state is. But all these interoperating nodes of people, in different parts of the world, connecting, services being provided between and shared between each and every one of them. And ultimately, you see like these nodes of operation. So this here today, I think, is one of those in the world. It's one of our first physical spaces set up for base builders specifically. So this is our way of supporting them. So yeah, read up more on the network state. It's really interesting. We believe base is also a network state, or getting there. There's a long way to go, but we're moving in that direction. Talking about global programs, just to give you a heads up, this has now passed base batches 02. We did a base batches 01 back in May. That had around about, I think, 800 apps in total that applied. This time we got about 1,600 between our two tracks, so it doubled in size. So we're seeing some amazing applications coming through right now. And this is a global, part of that network state is being able to access really useful programs. We had this time, we had the startup track with 700 apps applied, over 700, and 40 apps just got selected to go to present to investors at DevConnect in Warsaw, or in Argentina, I wish. Maybe next year. Exactly. So that's really fascinating. The builder track then was for more early stage startups. We got 900 apps applied there, and we're still judging for the 100 places that we have in Incubase. And I think this can be a hub as well that links into our Incubase program. If you can't see it already, incubator, base, Incubase. So that will be hopefully something that you can also plug into. Okay, and then what can you expect from the space? We want to give grants to really high-performing builders. So this will be a place that we can work with you, connect with you directly, connect you with our ambassador network, connect you with our core teams, and offer grants to you as you build out things. Access to Incubase, and ultimately checking out for base batches 03, which would hopefully come in early next year. All right, so that's it, me talking. This has been a really amazing week. I got in here on Monday. I'm from Ireland, flew in on Monday, connected with everyone from day one, got introduced to the space, got the key card in. This is a beautiful space. So firstly, hands up to ETHWarsaw for this. It's amazing. And we're so excited to be a part of it. And we can't wait for you to also be a part of it. So thank you very much.
Hello. So my question is, you mentioned like a grant program. What's the normal size for one grant for AI, let's say, for AI-related project?
Yeah, it depends really on like the scale of your project so far. We don't have like these massive grant programs that like people just apply to. We basically give them retroactively. So you're doing contribution, you're creating, we'll be working with you along the way and can dish out grants along the way. So it can be anything from 1 ETH, couple of ETH to get started. If you're getting onto that next stage where you're actually looking for more capital to really get your company going, we have like a wide ecosystem of investors as well. So we have, of course, Coinbase Ventures, at Coinbase, but there's a really large range of investors that you can get involved in as well. But typically, they're at that kind of earlier level. We can get grants across, especially supporting you in your early stages.
If you are like an expert in the base ecosystem. So for people who want to build in the base, in your opinion, what is the most strategically best like way to build the user engagement product, or to build something like DeFi utility and so on, like deep ecosystem product? What will be the best to build in terms of ecosystem support and like support of growing and so on? Because, for example, if with our team, like we will join to build on base and we will try to build some difficult functional stuff like, I don't know, DeFi services and so on, inside the base application, inside the forecaster mini apps and so on, or if we will build like very useful, ideal, like polish it with UI and UX service that is existed in other like chains, in other messages that prove their like reliability in terms of user engagement, and what will be the best in terms of support?
Really good question. I don't think there's any direct answer to that in terms of what is the best product that will get support, because I feel we don't know that yet. I think strategy-wise, right, is leaning into, sorry, it's gone now, but leaning into what we're doing, right? So Base is now utilizing the Base app on Farcaster, utilizing Zora as a protocol to tokenize. Base then also is a huge ecosystem for DeFi. So those are really the highlights. So social is a big one for us. DeFi is, of course, massive and a big ecosystem within Base already, and of course is easily proven in the crypto ecosystem. It works. But yeah, anything that I think will, you can also test. I mean, you put a business plan in place, figure out what you want to do. But I do understand that if you're trying to putting all your capital, all your resources into beautifully polished apps, of course it's great, but you need to be able to test that product market fit somehow. So I think keeping an eye on our programs, testing your app, finding a way of, even in those early stage, test is it viable, and then you'll know right away, actually this just is not viable, or it is viable, and how can we grow and scale it. So take a steady approach, take a step-by-step approach. And I think you can bootstrap things really easy in on-chain ecosystem. Mini app as well. That's probably a really good strategy, because that's, I think, one of the issues with crypto today is you have to go to some app and connect your wallet. If you just had the base app, you want to check something, pull it out, okay, done.
So we're gonna move now next to the panel. So we're gonna have it moderated by Evan. So please welcome Story91, music guy, and ETHWarsaw's own Monika Zions. They're gonna share some of their stories of being builders, being creators, and participating in the base economy.
Alrighty, welcome everyone. Please say hello to our wonderful panelists here today. We have Story91, music guy, of course, ETHWarsaw's very own Monika. We have been following these people very, very closely lately. We've been working with a lot of these from the very, very beginning. I think it's amazing to have you here today, to be, connecting with you in real life. These moments are really valuable for all of us, and once again, I think that, is part of the importance of the base space. So I just wanted to give, the main goal here with this conversation is I want to highlight the stories, story as we say, stories of, builders, creators, and how they ended up in the ecosystem. And hopefully that could resonate a little bit with any one of you, and maybe that's your way into the ecosystem as well. Of course, we believe base is for everyone. Base is a bridge, not an island. So of course everyone's accessible, or can join. I think what's interesting as well, I don't know if anyone is aware of this already, we're announcing our Base Solana bridge as well. So we believe that anyone building on Base should be able to access liquidity on any chain, including Solana. So we're excited for that as well. But yeah, I think I'm going to start with you, Story. So maybe I'll just pass the mic to you. Oh yeah, we've got two there.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so Story, just give us a little bit of an introduction to yourself, how you got to here today, and also, I guess, what excites you about Base and how you got there.
So, hello, everyone. I'm Story91 from Twitter. My name is Cesare. And what was the way I'm here? So it was like 2 years ago, I think. I just looking on the Twitter. I was like usually digging. So yeah, I'm looking for my chances into Web3 ecosystem. And yeah, I was found base then, and I'm looking for something more like only being Dejan in this world. And I thought that I have to build something to make it bigger. Then was looking on the base docs, and it was easiest ready-to-use tools for developers like me, like not zero knowledge, but a little skills. Then it was easiest way to build something with base docs, so it was like ready to use, just copy and paste it, and then you can start your template with your mini app. So this is how I started. Then I built my first mini app. When I built my first mini app, I just shared this on Twitter, and it goes viral. It was everyone from base there. It was like Jesse. It was like main account of Coinbase. It was base. It was a lot of heads of ecosystem. You know, how to call it. Sorry for my English, but you know, I.
Say it in Polish if you like.
Yeah, wiedziałem po prostu co robię, wiedziałem dlaczego to robię i w końcu ktoś docenił moją pracę, w końcu ktoś like, okay, I will continue in English, sorry guys. It's Polish, but I'm first time on stage, you know. Talk less, build more, so sorry about that. Yeah. Then what? My apps goes viral. I had like now on this time I got like 9 mini apps, over 200,000 users. I won. I was finalist of 6 of 10 or 11 base builder quests. You have to look for this on Twitter, because it's not like an official programs like base batches. You have to look to heads of ecosystem. So I was finalist of 6 of them. Then I had like on the base builder rewards, there is on Farcaster and mini app that you can check what is your impact into base ecosystem. And then I get into Hall of Fame. So I'm top of 20 base builders in the world. So that's why I continue my story, and yeah, I'm here. So
Amazing. Thank you, Story. So
thank you.
a high level
Yeah.
story, as we say, but a
Story,
very
story.
high level builder has had great success within the base ecosystem and is giving back all around him. He's an amazing human being, and so grateful to have you here, to have you as a base ambassador. And yeah, can't wait to keep going further with you. So for Music Guy, how are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Tell us your story. Just a little quick note on Music Guy. He's been from the very beginning of Base. Base launched in August 2023, mainnet, and has been a creator ever since.
Yeah.
So please.
So I am from music industry, from creative, because every day I made a lot of campaign that you know from TV or internet. But from I am on base from I think beginning from day one, and what I do everything, because base change my, sorry guys for my English, but there was something different that I found in base, because before I found base, I always thinking about money on the blockchain, and I just thinking, okay, maybe I buy this or different token, and I will make some money. But when I found base, it was okay. I can make something cool. Okay, I can create something. I can make something with AI. I can make something with my friends, with music. I can make everything, and I can build something cool for others. So right now I don't thinking about money, and this is important for me, because I have a lot of fun, and I think Zora now it's great opportunity for every creators on this place, and I think it's one of the best opportunity for me, for you guys. If you don't have account on Zora, you must have, because I think Zora will be very big. And right now it's still very early for you, and just go create something and have a lot of fun because when you're thinking about what you can do, what you can make, decks or you can make decks or something like something similar. But I think that the most important thing is that you need to have fun, and this is important because when you just do it something and you don't think your project, it's very bad for you because the great opportunity is there when you have fun. So don't focus about money because you just keep moving, and this is important. In my life, I always keep moving in my job, after my job, and I have a lot of fun with all stuff that I doing at base or in different
So like
places.
traditionally off-chain, but ultimately now using on-chain.
Yeah.
Congratulations as well on winning your Effie the other day. So he won
yeah,
a music
yeah.
award. So
Yeah.
he's a really great creator. For anyone who doesn't know what Zora is, I think it's really good for all of you to just take a moment and have a look at it when you get a chance.
Yeah.
But think on-chain Instagram.
Yes.
And it's really beautiful interface. I must say, it actually is more enjoyable using
Yes.
than Instagram. And they tokenize all the content within the app. So you post, it tokenizes, you own your content, and they redistribute you as part of the owner of that token. So it's really fascinating. And that might be a good segue then to Monica, who is OG ETHWarsaw, who has now also found herself within this Zora and Base ecosystem. So tell us a little bit about your story, I suppose. That brought you there, Monica? Anything else maybe I don't even know as well? But ultimately, what made you go on this crazy 30-day quest that you did most recently?
So the quest was just about art and pushing myself to create more. But in general, I've been in crypto for many years, and I just like trying new stuff. For me, crypto is not only about investing and trading; it's about using it in everyday life. So I'm always looking for new ways to do something on chain. And I'm also a creator, a amateur artist, and I'm just posting my stuff like on the internet. And it was natural for me to like try out an on-chain application that enables posting my stuff in general. And I really enjoy the fact that it's all on chain and that I own my creations, and that's I can earn some money. It's not much, but on Instagram I earned like zero for many years. Like it's like literally zero. And on Zora, there are some cents coming my way. So it's definitely something more encouraging to create. And I'm also like not only on Zora, I'm also on Rodeo. I'm posting my blog on Paragraph. So I'm trying to use blockchain everywhere I can, and this is why I'm posting on Zora. And so yeah, I finished my second challenge to post every day.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But as I said, it's about creating art and pushing myself to do it every day, because you find opportunities that you wouldn't find them otherwise. Like you go on a walk and you are thinking about what can I create today. So this is fun for me.
Yeah, it's also been interesting for me, even like in this, even in more recent months, I've been like trying to be the more creative part of myself. And I've never been too creative, like whatever, play a little bit of music or whatever. But this being in the crypto world has actually made me more. I need to create content, and you understand more the value. I used to look at social as this thing that was just attention grabbing. It was stealing my attention, and maybe that is kind of a way to look at the old social networks. But today, with the new social networks and decentralized platforms, and you can own your content, it's much more valuable. You know, you can see as your market cap for your creator coin goes up, or the market cap for your post goes up. But I think one question I might just have on the creator side is, how do you see this evolution of on-chain art versus NFTs of the past? What's the big difference you see in this kind of phase?
I think that it gives some possibilities. I don't think it's a final form. Like right now, we are just trading tokens, and it's nothing new. But I think that it creates some possibility to maybe use it in DeFi or something, like enable new protocols using those Zora coins. And what's the difference? I think it's more accessible because you don't need to invest a lot of money to buy a piece of art. Like you just buy, let's say, a fraction. So fractionalized NFTs were a thing, but not that popular. Not every NFT was fractionalized, and you weren't able to buy a fraction of something as a default. So yeah, I think it's right now more like a social medium, not like some kind of art investments.
Absolutely, yeah. And just one thing I was thinking, it's kind of what's different as well is obviously in traditional social, Web2 social, you judge how big a creator is off of, their following or maybe their impressions. But what's really cool with this, like Zora and stuff, you can actually say, someone could have hundreds of thousands of followers, but let's say their market cap is really low. You'd be thinking, there's something off there. Maybe that's a bad signal. Okay, they have a lot of followers, maybe bots, but their value isn't actually there. Whereas you can see people with really small following on Zora and have a huge market cap because they're going viral or they're trending, and the content that they're posting is really valuable to people. So yeah, really excited. Everyone check out Zora. Base app is building a lot of our protocol and social on Zora as well. And as I said, you saw the invite link there, so get involved. But maybe looping back to the builder side, and I think something that maybe became a common thread across all of here was the mention of you didn't just want to become a degen, right? I think, you of course, Base is for everyone. You can trade, be a degen on Base, of course, and it's very easy to do so. But what brought you then to Base specifically on that front? You saw the opportunity. What was different? What really made you go, this is actually a good place for me to hang out rather than be a degen, for example?
Good question. Why I'm exactly on Base? I think I was doing research about any chains, and I didn't saw any opportunities for myself over there. There was not support as we got in Base. We got best support in the world, guys. We got groups, we got Discord, we got everything what we need for building here. So I think that's why, because of support and tools you give to guys like me, we need these tools and ready to use. So I think it's about research where is the best place for the devs. So I think Base is the best place.
Yeah. And I think Story's got a great story. We won't go all into it, but
it's a long story.
He's an artist turned builder, so
yeah.
He's got the best of both worlds.
Just join our groups, and
yeah.
I can help you with any mini app. I can help you build your app from zero skills. You can know anything. So just stay with us, keep building, and you will see it's not so hard like you think. It's for everyone, for founders, for Web2 founders, and for no skills developers. So
I think it's hard only on the first day.
yeah, it's first impression. It's like hard, but Base is for everyone. So
yeah, and also then looping back to what Music Guy said, you can approach crypto as a way of trying to earn money, or you can approach it in this way of a really interesting group of folks who all believe in something bigger and better than themselves, and being interconnected in this really global world that we have today. And I think if that brings you there, that might be a good close up or whatever, but if that brings you there to crypto, you also start to see things flourish around you, and of course the chains are there to give back. So yeah, maybe
On the beginning, yeah, it's not me. It's not me.
the force.
I need to say that. Okay, for first thing, what bring me to the
What
base?
brought you to the base
Yeah,
ecosystem?
it was Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
It was Anari,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it was Statuette.
Yep. Statuette, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that was something cool for me
Mm-hmm.
because nobody know me in the past, and now I am here. I can spoke with Jesse,
Mm-hmm.
with Aneri, and this was so dope for me.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
I am
just
I
for
think
anyone who
I
doesn't
am
know,
here.
Jesse is the
Yeah,
founder
yeah.
of Base and
Yeah.
Aneri product lead
Yeah.
at Base.
And it was
Yeah.
very cool for me because it was easy to have access to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
So
stuff.
I can ask about anything.
Amazing.
So it was very cool. And
Amazing.
what was the question? Actually?
I guess we probably need to wrap up now because we're going on to the next segment.
Okay.
But
Sorry for that.
I kind of forget myself. But yeah,
Huh? I need.
yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's open it up a little bit. Does anyone have any questions for these amazing human beings based here in Poland, and their journeys, or anything that you're doing you need support with or have a question about? Dap Scout at the back.
Yeah, hello. Is it working? No.
Yep.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I have a question because you even said about the space around here that you created with the with your Warsaw, and how, like, what is it? Because like I know there are some there is place,
Yeah.
but yeah, what is?
So yeah, just basically we're working with ETHWarsaw. Base has booked out 5 of those beautiful desks over there, and no one is subscribed to them yet. So we're opening them up for builders who are, I suppose it's best for people who are based in Warsaw. We want to have some resident builders there who can be there most days, and then also open up maybe 1 or 2 or 3 extra desks that are for people who are calling by, and they get the same fun that we've had here today. They get to connect with established founders and developers and creators, and ultimately share in this beautiful ecosystem that's been created by ETHWarsaw. So in terms of like who we place there, it's going to be a work in progress, but we'll chat about it anyway. I'm going to chat to everyone that we can about it and make sure we have. I mean, for me, if we can get 5 amazing founders already today, we put them there, and you guys can keep building throughout the year, and I think you'll do something amazing. All good? Go ahead. Go ahead. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. What is the role of ambassadors in Poland? Like this, maybe for guys
Yeah.
to answer. Yeah, but what is your role? Like right now, we are helping a lot and we are creating those events. But what
Yeah.
we are doing like after that? Yeah.
Yeah, so just
you.
one highlight on the ambassador. So these people here have been contributing to Base for forever, and we thought they were great ambassadors. So they were being ambassadors anyway. They just didn't have the title. But we basically are creating the ambassador program at the moment. We're currently writing up more documentation on how you can be an ambassador, how you can get grants as an ambassador. We want to make it very much a more public good that people can access. And if you're in some other part of Poland, you want to start a community there, we want to be able to give you the roadmap of doing so, make you an ambassador, make it easy to make it sustainable. But yeah, I mean, anything on the ambassador front that you'd like to mention? How has it been for you?
Being ambassador.
Yeah.
Uh, You know, I was in shock. I was like first official base ambassador of for Base Poland. So for me, it was like everything what I need after 2 years of contributing to Base. I was like from day one. I did everything without talking about it. I just share it, and I just helped a lot of builders to build their mini apps. So I'm just building, guys, and this is what I get for. So I'm here now. So this is most exciting thing I met this year. So
Great. So, any last questions? We better switch over to the next segment. Anyone else? All right. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Music Guy. Thank you, Story,
Ivan.
for being amazing contributors to the base ecosystem. Round of applause. Woo! Let's go.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so we've got a segment here on builders building apps. So can we get the builders who are presenting up? We have no particular order today, so it's going to be rapid fire. Maybe there'll be some roasts afterwards if there's something that's something questionable. But where is everyone?
Oh, yeah, I want to present with you our app that we built with our team, my team, or something like that. Yeah. So this is our team. I will present you. My friend Jacob, he is UI UX. Me, as you can see, I'm security researcher in Transference, and I was building the contract and front end. And also my friend Steven, that is security researcher with, and he is participating with me in many audits. So today I will show you our protocol provable. The problem that we tackle with our team is the problem of CEO freelancers. This is a problem that CEO freelancers have, and their clients. The problem is that CEO specialists don't get paid, and after the job is done, and the actual client don't know if the job was actually done good, because like you cannot evaluate this. You cannot evaluate this job right away. Like you can by some metrics, but to get the real results, you need to wait like half a year or year to like algorithm to work. So we created a solution with our app that is basically the application when you create your smart contract for CEO specialist and client that will log the funds and will be your judge. You don't need to argue with your client and things like that for get this money back or something like that. You just wrote the smart contract. You like state the variables, and we will like evaluate this automatically for you. It is like not changeable, so and it's objective to do that. So we will do that for you. I will now like show you how this works and what is the flow right now. So in the first step, the client is creating the I went to the second step. But on the first step, client is creating the contract. He is showing, he is specifying the parameters that he want to get from the site, and like budget that he has, the deadline and things like that. After that, he goes to the in the future this will be like marketplace, but for the alpha version of the ORS app is like you are sending a link or just invite for the job. You're specifying the CEO specialist. After that, the CEO specialist see this offer. He can evaluate it. He can like see, okay, there's parameters that I need to get, like deadline and things like that. He can accept it or not. So if he accepts it, the client need to fund this contract, and when he can fund it with cryptocurrency or with the fiat money, but with the fiat money we'll charge more for that because we need to transfer it to crypto. And after that, when he locks his funds in this escrow, the work of the client, the work of the CEO specialist will start. So he will like see his deadline, his statistics of the like analytics and things like that. He need to claim this work by the deadline that is finished, and after this, after he clicked, like hopefully that is finished, the clients see like okay, job is done. Is he did his job right? If not, like he can start the dispute, or he can accept it and send the money, like in the normal relationship with your specialist, you know. So when you when he start the dispute, our protocol is taking over this judging judging phase, and we are starting the automatic validating period. So after that, yeah. So after that, we are fetching the data from Google APIs, and not only Google APIs, but different APIs from Google, from PageSpeed Insights and other, and we trying to, and we gathering this data. After which we will calculate, maybe not, like after the year, if the results are there. If there are not, like we are refunding this money. But if there are, we will automatically pay for the to the CEO specialist, you know. So it's like judge, but it's automatic, not changeable, and it's on chain. So yeah, it's powered by Base, which was that chain. So yeah, after that we want to this is the first state, but we want to like go with this further, because like right now we are building the alpha version of this, and we have already deployed on Base or contract connected with chainlink oracles and things like that. But yeah, we need to get this polished, because like we are thinking through like a lot of stuff, because this seems maybe okay, this don't seems like it's easy protocol, but yeah, we are doing this, and but we have many ideas, and we will have many more, and those are a couple of them. Like we want to add the market CEO. You know, I said about this. After this, we will think about the maybe before we think about this, but we'll think about monetization system to make this more complex, more like more fair, more customizable. And after this, we want also AI to like help like clients to assess what parameters they should state, because one of the problems for CEO is that clients do not they have too big expectations, and we want to like say to clients, yeah, okay, this is the normal price for that, or something like that, you know. So we are trying to eliminate those two issues, like yeah, we want to eliminate the as much as we can. Yeah. So I don't know how much time we have, maybe for questions, because I want to thank you for listening to me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your pitch. So, yeah, the question is, thus you are building this product. I could consider that SEO isn't dead yet. SEO isn't dead yet. Yeah, it works. It still works. Yeah. So the question is, so the origin of SEO is that it's it's not easy to see the result. So it could be visible in a month. But yeah. I, for instance, as a specialist, want to get my salary, want to get my compensation, I don't know, on monthly, on weekly basis.
Yeah.
How you solve this issue? Because like in a 6 months, the result of what I'm doing will be like visible for the client.
Yeah, this I know what you mean, but like locking funds and you are not getting paid for this job, like yeah, we first of all we want to eliminate the issue where the client can manipulate. Like, yeah, he did not like issue where they will always click the button like, yeah, he is not doing his job right and things like that. We did this alpha application and we are thinking about this. We had some resolutions for that, like paying half of the money and like locking other funds. We are thinking about this. Yeah, but it's alpha stage. But I know I will get that. Okay, I know. I can assure you, man. Okay.
All
yeah.
right. Thank you very much. We're
believe
gonna
me.
have to move to another team, but you can just ask Kuba questions later here because we're staying here.
Yeah, and
Yes.
scan this, scan this,
Yeah, scan the
Yeah,
codes,
yeah.
and now
I
we're
was
gonna be
doing
switching.
I was doing this like 2 hours, guys.
Now
Please.
we're gonna be switching
Yeah.
to another presentation. All right, we're gonna start with another presentation. The floor is yours.
Hey guys, my name is Kamil and I'm the founder of BMAC, which stands for Buy Me a Crypto Coffee. Really glad to be here on the Base event. Actually, Base played a huge role in making this happen, this app. I was thinking about it for quite a long time, and then I come up to Base about a year ago, and I was really excited about the vibe there. Building something simple, bringing people on chain, and I decided to make it happen. So BMAC is a tipping platform designed to help content creators receive support from their audience through microtransaction, tips, or crypto coffees. And right now it's operating on Base only, and you can tip in USDC, Ethereum, and our native token. BMAC, as you can see, it's really simple interface. We want to bring people outside of the crypto on chain. Right now, probably everybody from this place understand what crypto, what blockchain is, but our main aim is to bring people who are already operating in Web2 to Web3. There are a lot of similar platforms for creators to monetize their work, like Patreon, Patronite, Buy Me a Coffee. And we want to bring this familiar concept to Web3. Why crypto coffee? Because it's like really well-established gesture in cultures all over the world, like probably in every country. It's a very simple, universal way of appreciation. It's like saying to somebody, thank you, I owe you a coffee. And saying thank you shouldn't stop at words. Our aim is to replace the likes and hearts by something meaningful, like a coffee. When we were building this app, like our main aim was to make it very simple. And right now, sign up can take less than 1 minute, probably 30 seconds. You just connect your wallet, update your bio, profile picture, and you got your profile set up. Now you can share your link on your social media. You can post it on X. Everybody is getting unique link plus QR code, so you can put the QR code anywhere. At the end of your video, you can post it on your social media. You can even print it out and give it to your friends. And receiving tips is in real time. It's supported by Base, so it takes only seconds. Yeah, it's like really easy for every content creator, like saying, do you like what I'm doing? A crypto coffee is a sweet way to say thanks. Or do you like my content? You can grab me a crypto coffee or a coffee, which in reality is USDC or Ethereum. Who can be creator? Who can receive tips? Like on Base, everyone, because Base is for everyone, and you don't need followers to be a creator. Right now, there are many creators on Instagram, on YouTube, podcasters who have thousands of followers, but they are getting really pennies from YouTube, from Instagram. I don't think even you can earn on Instagram ads. On BMAC, you can have one supporter, you can have 10 supporters, and they can send you a crypto coffee instantly. Right now, we are focusing on crypto guys because they can understand easily how it works, so crypto educators. But then we want to move to YouTubers, bloggers, podcasters, and so on. And we want also people outside of the crypto to join BMAC, so your local waitress can give you a beer coaster with QR code, and you can just scan it and send her a crypto tip. pizza delivery guy printing on the pizza box, favorite barista, or your friend. It's really, really for everyone, and it's really, really good mission to bring millions on chain, or billion. Future potential value is huge. We want BMAC to grow with Base, low fees mass adoption. Even right now, Base is considering launching a token, so it will bring many, many people on chain. And as a return, each new profile, it's new activity on Base. Each tip is new activity on Base, so it's really win-win for both sides. Global creator economy is growing almost every day. We got also a lot of ideas right now. Tipping is on Base network. We want to go multi-chain to Solana, to BNB. We want to create analytics panel so that creators know exactly which content brings most value. And later on, we want to create creator marketplace when they can market their service. How can you support? The easiest way is to sign up, create the profile. Many people put already BMAC app to their link tree. You can search us and use us in Base app, mini apps. You can just search BMAC. It will help up. It will help us a lot. Spread the word, tell your friends and creators to use BMAC so they can monetize their work. And most importantly, use it yourself. I try tipping someone you like. So that's it. Visit bmac.app, create your profile in a minute. It really takes 30 seconds to create a profile. Share your profile QR code and you can receive crypto coffees.
Okay, let's do one question because we have another team getting ready.
Yeah, so my question is pretty simple. So why do you need buy me a crypto coffee in Base app when each post are tokenized?
Well, tokenizing a post, probably when you tokenize a post, you are earning when somebody is buying this. And when you want to get some money, you need to sell it, right?
From one side, yes, but also you can just send to this person just money like in simple way.
Yeah, but I think it's far more natural to say to people, hey, if you like it, buy me a coffee. Then, hey, if you like it, this is my seat address and you can send me some money. I think it's very, very natural. Plus, it's already working in Web 2. So we want to bring this to Web 3. And apart from that, yes, I know you can monetize your work on Mini App. This is just another way of monetizing for creators. And it costs nothing. So
Also, and I think there's space definitely for both. You know, like we see even Noise, which won base batch 01. There's space for buying creator tokens and investing in content, but there's also you want to tip people directly. So I think especially here, if you're able to get this working, as you know, you mentioned about non-native crypto users as well and influencers to be able to connect in. So I think there's definitely space for it, and I love the name because I watch a podcast every week, and he's always like, buy me or give me the price of a coffee on my Patreon. So it links directly with the way you've delivered that. So I'll definitely be buying you a coffee.
I'll be buying you a coffee.
Like perpetual buying of coffees. All right, thanks. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, just introducing a really amazing project, Base Spot Dex. They're building a really cool Dex on Base. These gents are calling in from abroad.
Cannot do it anymore. No, it's gonna be even less. No.
Expected time frame, the itself, perhaps lightning speed transactions, so actually you can make a trade in a second or two even when the network is slow. So we spend actually a pretty decent amount of time just strong interest in trading. Yes, if you read Sure, like no worries. Okay, hi everyone. I'm Henry. Painful Lex, Painful is so interesting. Today I wanted to present you trading terminal and allow to trade the tokens available. I just want to make sure that everyone sees my screen before I start playing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's great. So as you can see, you can analyze the holders, the traders chart and time frame trade can actually take place. You can analyze performance, particular when trading. Also, the platform offers cashback rewards that are earned. So it is a straight trade so show you a good scheme for example, so for $1,000, so buying product gave me having millions millions all of the like trade out but received same rewards to get this for example see the real stuff. So the more you trade, the higher cashback you receive. We have worked really hard to allow people to trade every token that is available in base trade on our platform. We have created spots access of our smooth for every swap on the platform. Make sure you always get the best price and fastest execution. You can track your portfolio, you can track trade you have made. Right here you have a cool intro that shows you over time. We also made a tracker. Something a lot tracker that allows you to like browse the start with the news running bullets exchange for and we are working on a Meetup tracker as well as Zora and Fracaster tracker. So many people are trading the rings. I think it might be interesting for our users. So basically, we wanted to offer people essentially a tax-like experience on DEX. So actually, a place where you own your funds, where you won't be restricted by any centralized matter, but you will get the same experience as you're getting in DEX. Super fast orders, profit analysis, buying the traded lines. As you can see now, actually, we believe that a lot of centralized exchanges activity will change because people will see how beneficial it is for them. But it's a huge plus that their funds cannot be lost or stolen. I mean, in case of our platform, you own everything you have in your wallet. So in terms of the platform itself, I think that's basically everything about the features, about what it offers for everyone. So if you got any questions and if the technicals will allow the audience to ask some questions, then I will be very happy to answer those.
Any questions? Any questions on this? It might be a bit hard to facilitate it, but maybe if you can let me know any questions, or if you want to connect with the team or with the lads from BaseBotDex, we can connect you. Yeah. How should we do this? But will he hear?
Come, take your laptop, and they can hear you.
Okay. Maybe. Okay.
Yeah. No worries.
So it's a very simple question.
One sec.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a question.
Interesting project, first of all. So the question is pretty basic. Where are the rewards for the traders are coming from, actually? What's the monetization model?
Okay, so we have
use yours.
the way that allows us. I mean, the cashback comes from two parts. The first part is that we are trying to collect a sleeper surplus on the trades, which is possible to catch on dexes on smaller liquidity tokens. So this is a part of the rewards you're receiving. Also, the platform gets a fee from each trade you do. Which depends on the token, but usually it's around 1%, and half of that you're receiving as a cashback on the lowest tier level. Let's say on the higher ones you're receiving like 90% out of it. So if you're trading on the tokens or catching a positive surplus is possible, you actually might be getting back more than you pay in fees. Also trading on our platform secures you from trading on the pools that have very high slippage, high fees. So we always try to look up for the best available pool for you, and in case there is a pool that has a high tax or a high slippage win for you before you do the trade.
Okay, can I ask a follow-up?
Yep. I think
So-
you could just. Okay.
Yeah. So where is all the liquidity coming from? Actually, is this the whole different dexes actually connecting to the platform, or?
Yes, exactly. I mean, we are not a liquidity provider by ourselves. We are just connected with plenty of dexes on base chain, and before you do a swap, we are getting a quote from chain, like all the dexes do, like all the liquidity aggregators do, and we find the best routing for you. So we find the best dex and best pool that can serve the transaction in the lowest cost.
Thank you, Andrzej.
Thanks.
Andre, I think that's it. So we'll let you go. Thank you so much for sharing. We'll talk to you soon.
Sure. Thanks.
See you. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.
And let's give the floor to the two remaining teams.
GM, great to meet you. I'm founder of Loomis, and we're building interest rate perpetual futures. And you might ask why another one, perpetual futures, because right now everybody's building perpetual futures, but in our case it's a perpetual futures for interest rate. And why so? Because over the last 2 years we see that stablecoins become so big, and their issuers, their main business model is by profiting from bonds. And they're fearing that the yield will go down because of federal decision decide to cut the rate. On the other side, we have a basis trader. Athena project also become very big over the last 2 years. And everybody's running Athena with leverage. And there the biggest risk is that not Athena, but USDC borrowing cost will go up. So they will become unprofitable. So we have one side who fearing that yield will go down and interest rate will go down, but the other side fears that interest rate will go up. And also we have traders with demand for volatility instruments, and I will talk about a little bit further about them. So we designed a product which trade interest rate, the CDP-based perpetual futures. So it's like a MakerDAO, but for interest rate, where we track, instead of dollar price, we track interest rates from top lending protocol, our more for Euler fluid from Ethereum network. And after that, our price, it's interest rate multiplied by 100. So at 5%, it will be $5. At 10%, it will be $10. So if interest rate will go up from 5 to 10%, for you it will be 2x without leverage or possible liquidation. So back to use cases. So if you are, let's say you are stablecoin issuer and you have, it's not somebody bigger like Tether or Circle, but in a case, let's say you have a 100 million on total supply, and you want to protect yourself against future Fed rate cuts, which market expects almost for sure. So you can buy a little bit of our short perp with only 3% of your portfolio. You don't need to post all of your portfolio, and you will fix your interest rate practically forever because it's a perpetual futures without expirations. Also, if you are just DeFi farmer and you are looking for the fixed yield, because right now yield is very volatile, you can use Pando tokens, but in this case you are locking 100% of your capital, and which is not very liquid, and you need to handle with liquidity, with maturity, with expiration risk, all this stuff you need to handle, which is doable, but you don't want to do it. But instead, you can just use our shorter OP and again buy only 3% of your portfolio, and it will be 33 times more capital efficient compared to Pendle. Also, back to Athena case, you can, if you're running Athena with leverage, and you fear that interest rate will go up, so you will become unprofitable, you can just buy a little bit of our perp, long perp this time, and if interest rate will indeed go up, you will offset your losses on interest payments with our perp. Also, volatility trading. There is a tight relationship between volatility and interest rate because of just a natural asymmetry. Practical floor which linked to Federal Reserve rate, which is 4% as of now, but it can easily go up to 20-25% during increased market demand. And as you can see, 1 year ago when Bitcoin went from 60 to 110K, in the same time interest rate went from 6 to almost 25, which is almost 4x, and you can earn much more from this movement. And logic here is very simple. When prices go up, traders open more leverage, like aping more, so USDC rate go up. And how to trade it is very simple. You just long trades when market is calm, and short when market is overheated. Finally, the most interesting case is that if you have something like, if you remember market crash on October 10, just because how lending protocols work, where interest rate derived from debt to collateral. When collateral value go down and debt remains the same, interest rate skyrockets, like as you can see on the first chart. And if you have our long perp position, you can offset your losses without actually selling your crypto. So maybe when market will recover in a day, but you already sold your crypto. But with our instrument, you can protect yourself without actually selling your crypto. And also, if we are taking this concept even further, if you remember and maybe heard about, like 2 days ago, there was a case with Stream Finance on Plasma Network. There was a huge pull on Euler protocol, and the protocol practically went bankrupt. So in this case, interest rate went from 10 to 80% just in a moment. So if you have this long perp on interest rate for this market, you can use it as kind of credit default swap, which is much more advanced, instrument compared to what exists right now in crypto. So yeah, and right now, even 1 year ago, there was practically zero demand for this kind of product. But right now, Athena and Pendle, they created these first yield markets, and we can see a lot of business around creation markets on Lightning Protocol. Morph is very big on base network. But new markets introduces new problems. And institutions for which we are targeting this product, because it's not for retail, to be honest. It's more for institutions who understand how to hedge interest rate and want to do with this kind of advanced strategies. And we call it boring but exciting product with a lot of use cases. As for the roadmap, we are wrapping out before our audit, preparing for audits, and in January it will be our testnet launch, mainnet launch for USDC market in April, after that USDT and DAI market, so you also can arbitrage different trades between each other, and after that permissionless CDS market creation. And you can contact me via this QR code on Telegram, and I will be happy to discuss it in more details.
All right, wonderful. I guess the questions you could do afterwards, or any quick questions? No? Okay. Thank you very much. Now we're gonna prep another team.
Hi guys, I know you're not gonna listen because it's pizza already, but the question is, do you like to win? And we've created a small base app that is connected with Telegram, that you can always have a casino with you in your phone, in your Telegram, to start playing with like shitcoins. The one is called actually M like love, but it's M like miłość in Polish. And if you have Telegram, you can just scan it, you can get into the app, you can log with Privy Wallet, I think. You can get from the faucet like 1000 M tokens and start playing on the lottery. I think the mechanic is quite cool because it's a lottery, but anyone can win with like 1.64, right, odds. When you have 777, you just need to play. You will love it.
Yeah, and you just need to send the sticker, the Telegram sticker with the slot machine. So you don't need to like send any like additional, whatever. You just use the sticker that you have in Telegram. So basically what happened 2 years ago at ETHWarsaw, we've built the project, which was called Emoji Protocol. Basically it was using as well the Optimism bridge. So like the whole smart contract was using the OP stack, and it's built on Base as well. So there was like a bridge, so you could like send the ETH or ETH on Base, so automatically it was bridging and like buying the, at this time it was mock coin, and it was buying the mock coin directly from Uniswap, and therefore it was like also pumping the coin price. But now it evolved to our own coin, which is Love coin, and it's much simpler. And we integrated with the Privy mini app, so now you don't need to have your wallet, so it's all like inside the Telegram, so it's also like good for normies.
Yeah, so just share the love to crypto, share the love to gambling, and I think it's really easy to get your friends hooked on love to crypto. Thank you, guys.
Love, or what was it again? Love gambling, or definitely try and get something running in the Base app as well. Okay, thank you everyone. That was great. Thank you ETHWarsaw, thank you Paulina, thank you Pavel, thank you Lukasz, thank you Monica for making this possible. Everyone else in the Warsawian community. That was just great. And we can't wait to do more with everyone here. I know we're going to have the Base space and more events, more pizza, more Coca-Cola, Polish Coca-Cola. And yeah, thanks for coming. Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
That was great.